Hello, guys. Good evening. GM, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, let's wait for other guests. Hey, Kara, check.
Hello, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Can you
nice,
hear?
perfect.
Nice.
Hey, Lindy from DNA Protocol, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sure, and Jojo? Hey, Hojo, right?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
hear?
yeah. It's
Okay,
pretty clear.
nice.
Yeah.
Now let's wait. Wait for Utman. Utman. Hey, Yugman, could you please request? Hey, bro. Can you hear? Cool. Now we got everyone here. So, hey guys, welcome to tonight's Twitter Space. This Twitter Space is hosted by OOO Protocol and co-hosted by Micron. So, tonight's topic is about where does the potential breakthrough of the Bitcoin ecosystem lie in? Okay, I'm gonna give you a short intro of the background. We all know that with the birth of the Ordinals protocol ever since 2023, the Bitcoin ecosystem has introduced a new type of asset, which is called inscription asset. So, this native asset insurance method quickly gained market popularity, which is leading to the development of more asset insurance protocols such as BRC20, Runes, and well-known inscription assets like Audi, SAS, and Bitcoin native NFTs. And after that, Bitcoin ecosystem has entered a new era of growth, attracting like significant capital users and developers. But however, the limitation of Bitcoin as a layer 2 network are gradually becoming apparent. Like it does not support smart contracts, making it more difficult to expand to application scenarios. And also, its performance and miner fees have become obstacles as transaction fees increase during peak periods, even affecting normal transfers. Okay, so with this inscription getting popular earlier this year and the rapid rise of various layer twos, the Bitcoin ecosystem has become a hot trend, giving birth to many rarity dApps with promising future developments. So today we have invited our special guests. I will give you a short introduction of all our speakers. So first of all, Kara from OO Protocol, the first modular omnichain interoperability protocol that support the Bitcoin ecosystem. We got Jojo from Macron, which is the leading Bitcoin DEX-based layer institutional Bitcoin layer 2, bridging Bitcoin, ETH, BSC, Tone, and Solana assets to the 12th chain. And we have Utman from AI layer, combining AI with Bitcoin layer 2 solutions. And we have Lindy from TNA Protocol, which is a DID and DA layer of Bitcoin. Okay, welcome guys, welcome all of the speakers. It's our pleasure to have you guys here to explore the future paths of Bitcoin Layer 2s and dive deeper into potential breakthroughs for Bitcoin's ecosystem in the future. Okay, I'm gonna invite our speakers to introduce yourself and your project. Let's start with Kara. Hey Kara, can you hear me?
Hello, host. I can hear you.
Nice. Could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, everyone. Sure. Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be on this stage to share my opinions with you. And I am Kara, the marketing lead from O. First of all, let me introduce my project. O is the first modular omnichain interoperability protocol supporting the Bitcoin ecosystem, and our project it is designed to address blockchain isolation and liquidity fragmentation. Our modular communication protocol architecture ensures the integrity and reliability of data and transactions within the Bitcoin ecosystem. As for our first scenario, it is a cross-chain transfer for our users. In other words, it is a bridge. So far, we have integrated with more than 30 layer 2 solutions, including nearly 20 Bitcoin layer 2 solutions. And all of you are invited to go to our official website to have a look and experience it. Since our launch at the very beginning of this year, we've got over 1 million transactions and 0.6 million validated addresses. We provide users with a faster, secure, and reliable cross-chain transaction experience. Welcome everyone to cross transfer your crypto asset by using our bridge. And if you are bullish on us, you please give us a follow on our Twitter page. Thank you. Thank you, host.
Thank you for the introduction, Kara. Sounds very promising. Jojo, would you mind to introduce yourself and the project?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me. So, hi guys, I'm Hojo. I'm the marketing director of Macron. So, Macron is the first native DAX of BitLayer, and in the future, our trading assets and users within the BitLayer ecosystem will benefit from our products and services. And recently, we launched Macron Telegram bot. So the bot provides us a seamless mobile experiences and allowing users to trade, stake, and track assets directly from their phones with an enhanced UI that makes everything more intuitive. And users can also track our DeFi points and participate in the referral reversed system and earning more points by inviting friends to join. So on the events front, we are actively collaborating with our ecosystem partners to facilitate the asset trading and increase liquidity and offering the better scenarios and also about the rewards opportunity for users. So, for example, the recent bridging and trading festival can be the simple. So, as the BitLayer's native DAX, Macron will serve as the gateway of the BitLayer ecosystem. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Oh, thanks for the introduction. Next, we got Heman from Chop Labs. Could you please introduce yourself and the project?
Hey, I hope you can hear me. Thank you so much for inviting Trove Labs here. It's great to see other speakers as well here. So let me introduce myself. I'm He-Man. I have been in Trove Labs since the beginning. I'm a comedian BD. I'm also into this space from past 5 years in various sectors like DeFi, NFT, AI, and deep in recently again, and RWA as well. So yeah, let me just give some information about Trove Labs. Trove Labs is at the forefront of blockchain innovation, pioneering the first modular institutional Bitcoin layer 2 solution. So our technology enables hyper-speed transactions and evolves smart contracts on the Bitcoin network. We have few products like ZK rollup technology, and we also do hyper-speed transaction protocol. We support it, and we are also having a cross-chain bridge as well, and we are EVM compatibility apart from this. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thanks for the introduction. Yutman, are you there? Could you please introduce yourself and the project?
Thank you very much for having me. And I want to confirm you can hear me. I'm audible enough before I proceed with the introduction. Can you confirm you can hear me? I'm audible enough. Could you confirm you can hear me, Macron?
Yeah. Yeah, your voice is
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay. Thank you very much for. Okay. That's fine. So thank you very much for having me here today. Uthman is my name, and I'm representing AI Layer. Personally, my experience in the space has been over 7 years. Coming from a technology background, I have a degree in cybersecurity science, and I transcended to Web3. And over the years, I've worked in different capacity, ranging from community lead, head of community, marketing, growth strategies, etc. Also for the security background as well. We built the first decentralized P2P marketplace in the space with our investment from likes of Binance, working hand in hand with CZ in the past. We built Palmail, the first game Piperos, and now currently the head of community of AI Layer. I'm now the head of community of AI Layer, and what we're doing in AI Layer is we're combining or converging artificial intelligence with Bitcoin layer 2 solutions. I would say one of the greatest ideas that we've had over the last few years in the space, in the advent of inscriptions, the idea of like inscribing something on the Bitcoin ecosystem. So what we're doing is building an infrastructure base to power the next generation of centralized application on the Bitcoin ecosystem. That's an audacious move. We're building the first modular AI to solve this problem, and our solution is dedicated to create a more seamless and efficient blockchain ecosystem. And we are doing this by leveraging AI, and we aim to improve scalability and transaction speed, and also decision making within the network, while enhancing the user experience for both developers and end users. And over the years, we've gotten our investment from some, let's say, from incredible VCs. Like the Water Drip, we've accumulated over $700 million in TVL. Our innovation is aimed at supporting the mass adoption, like I mentioned earlier. And we have using some technologies like the ZK EVM, we have a L1 crowd proof technology framework. And we also have a lot of AI subnets to lay a foundation for building AI models that has an algorithm. We also have a thriving ecosystem with over 100 projects right on our mainnet, such as the AIN, Swap, Bitfi, etc., Sovereign Protocol, etc. And one of our ecosystem projects to let you know that they are thriving. Bitfi, for example, has over $400 million in TVL as well. So thank you very much, and that's a brief from me. Yeah.
Wow, that's a real. Hey, Lindy from TNA Protocol.
Hey,
Hi, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Please introduce yourself.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
can you
Nice.
hear me? Okay.
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
sure.
good.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start with myself. So my name is Lindy. I'm leading our efforts to grow the ecosystem for TNA. I come from a project management background, where I spent a few years at Microsoft and transitioned into Web3 in 2020. And since then, I've had the opportunity to work across different regions, including the US, Southeast Asia, and Africa, mainly focusing on community education and building strong crypto networks. So TNA introduces a naming layer and a data availability, a DA framework to Bitcoin, leveraging the protocol, and it's built directly on the Bitcoin mainnet. We are experimenting with Bitcoin's unique architecture to create a naming service, something not entirely new. But due to Bitcoin's uniqueness, right, we are able to introduce some special attributes. And so far, we have around 20,000 mints of premium names, with some holders even paying for more than 1 BTC for a name. And our goal is to build a robust, decentralized name service native to Bitcoin, which opens up new possibilities for identity and asset management in the Bitcoin ecosystem.
Well. Okay, once again, thank you for all of our speakers, and thanks for all of our audience to be here tonight with us to talk about where does the potential breakthrough of the Bitcoin ecosystem lie in. Okay, let's start with the question part. So for the first question, it's for our host and co-host. Okay, so as the host and co-host, I heard that OO and Micron have launched a bridge and trade to earn trading points campaign. So could any one of you introduce this campaign to our audiences, just in case anyone is interesting to join? Would you like to introduce it, Jojo?
Absolutely. I'd love to share some like details about the campaign, like how it works and how the participants can join. So I believe this is a joint effort between OO and Macron, so where we are rewarding users for participating in the cross-chain asset bridging and trading on the Macron platform. So about how it works. So firstly, we need to bridge assets using one of our participating cross-chain bridges, and the front chain is totally open, and so you can use like BTC, ETH, USDC, and USDT. So the only condition is that the two chain must be bit layer, so which ensures you are operating within the bit layer ecosystem. So after bridging, like simply trade Macron using the same wallet and make sure you're trading pairs that are marked with the Macron points label, so you can recap the reverse. And after that, if you complete both asset bridging and trading steps, you will qualify for 2 times the 5 points of Macron. And for every like 10 USDTs bridged and trade, you will earn like 20 Macron DeFi points. So not only do you get rewards from Macron, but you also get additional bonuses from the cross-chain the bridge you use. So just make sure you use the same wallet of both steps and check that you are trading in the illegal pairs. So finally, we want to like to give a big shout out to OO for participating and adding even more value to this event. And because OO is offering like 8 OO points plus 20 USDT or voucher pack per bridging. So there are multiple layers of rewards you can unlock. And also, this campaign has been going strong for like 3 seasons now, and the feedback has been like pretty positive. So I believe that it's a great way to experience cross-chain bridging and trading while earning like some more awesome rewards at the same time. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Thanks for the intro. If anyone here is interested in the campaign, please visit Macron's official website and just to join the event and earn the points. Kara from 4Os, do you have any extra comments on this campaign from your side?
Yes, I have something else to say. And in this event, users who bridge to BitLayer and trained on Macron by using OOO will receive double points from Macron and good points as well as the vouchers. And in the future, the good points can be redeemed for token during our TGE, and vouchers can be used to reduce the transaction fees. By the way, there is a limited time promotion for BitLayer. That means users can enjoy zero fees when bridging from or to BitLayer. That means you only have to pay the gas fee to start this event by bridging on our platform. And we welcome everyone to join. Thank you.
Thanks for the interest. That's really exciting. Okay, let's go through the question part. The first question is that the emergence of Bitcoin Layer 2 gave rise to what corresponding DApp demands, and how has the project you represent here contributed to those various niches within the Bitcoin Layer 2 ecosystem? Yutman, would you mind start first?
Okay, thank you very much for having me once again. And I think that's a very wonderful question because I am of the opinion that the rise of the Bitcoin layer 2 solutions has really sparked a lot of demand for DHAP in the space. This can actually improve the scalability that we've been offered for a very long time yearning for. It can also increase the transaction efficiency and user-friendly interfaces. And I've seen over the years that some of the key demands include having a decentralized exchange, lending platform and seamless purchasing, asset management right on Bitcoin, because this asset leverages the tamper-proof security and decentralization of the Bitcoin itself. So AI layer, for example, which is the project I represent, we are addressing this need, and that's why we invest in the future. We are addressing this very need by incorporating AI into Bitcoin, because AI is an irresistible force that is revolutionizing the space we are having today, complementing humans in all different forms of life. So now what we're trying to do is to take this technology and integrate it with AI to enhance transaction routing, the infrastructure-based predictive analytics for the market movements, and also optimizing resources allocation for smart contracts. And and we're doing this just to make sure that we can integrate. This integration creates a smaller DApps that can actually process large-scale transactions more efficiently. Cost effective and also improving performance, and also during the peak periods as well. So what we're doing in AI is building an infrastructure base that powers the next generation of AI applications, AI apps on the Bitcoin network itself. So yeah, AI is investing in that future, and we're very happy much to talk more on that. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. That's really inspiring sharing, and it was so quick. AI with Bitcoin sounds very promising, with a great future to AI layer. Okay, so let's get to TNA protocol. We have Lindy here. Could you please share?
Cool. Yes. Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
Yeah, sure. As the emergence of Bitcoin Layer 2 give rise to what corresponding dApps demands, and how has your project contributed to this various niches market within the Layer 2 ecosystem?
Cool. Yeah, I think that's a very interesting way to frame the question because uh, I kind of find it quite ironic that we are often discussing, these applications or demands supposedly created by layer twos, but in reality, they should really come from the users. And I think right now we are living in an era of in my opinion, right, overbuild of these layer ones, layer twos, layer threes, which are all like fiercely competing with each other. And we believe that what the Bitcoin ecosystem really needs are applications that cater to real user needs, not just airdrop hunters or speculative hype. Although to be fair, these can be seen as user needs as well, but these are not healthy or like not sustainable in the long run. But Vitalik once said that ENS is Ethereum's one of Ethereum's most successful applications, non-financial applications, right? And we actually we've taken the inspiration from that. At TNA, we aim to become one of Bitcoin's non-financial experiments by offering a standard for Bitcoin native interoperable DID system, and by offering, another like asset variety provides such valuable social assets that can be serving as a foundation for both financial and non-financial applications for the Bitcoin ecosystem. But however, the Bitcoin's infrastructure is quite fragmented. And to address this, we are building this DA framework to unify different data standards across the Bitcoin ecosystem. And our goal is to make our names function seamlessly and securely across these chains, and making them interoperable and secure. And this is how we contribute, not by adding just another layer to the overbuilt Bitcoin landscape, but by creating something that users really need. Yeah, I'll pause there.
Thanks for the sharing. I guess the real user scenarios will be a really important part for Bitcoin ecosystem, and I'm sure that DID and DA layer would be really potential niches for Bitcoin ecosystem. Okay, now I'm gonna invite Eman from Chov Labs to give us some insights of these questions. Hey, Eman, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Thanks for the question. It's great. The previous speaker has shared most of the information, but let me just share a few more points in a short. So, the emergence of Bitcoin Layer 2 has driven demand for more decentralized applications, especially in faster payment, like Lightning Network, in my opinion. So, and also apart from this, yeah, it's also doing good in DeFi, on other NFT marketplaces, and also cross-chain bridges, especially I can say. So this is enabling more efficient and scalable decentralized applications. So yeah, and coming to uh, the other part of the question. So yeah, there will be a cross-chain bridge from Trove Labs, especially, and also like we have a hyperspeed transaction protocol. So this will also enable from Trove Labs side, and yes, we also have ZK rollup technology as well. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks for the sharing. Now let's welcome Jojo from Macro, who has been leading the Bitcoin DEX. So Jojo, would you mind to share your insights?
Yeah, sure. So, the rise of Bitcoin layer two solutions like Belayer has driven a demand for the apps that can handle like high transaction volume efficiently without like the security of the decentralization, like specifying the security or decentralization. So users expect like the faster transactions with lower fees, but also the ability to engage in like more complex the financial activities like DeFi, staking, like the liquidity provisions and so on. So these demands have created like a growing niches for decentralized exchanges, which is the DEXs, and including the yield generating platforms and like other financial applications to thrive on Bitcoin's layer two. So us, like we as the first native DEX on Bitlayer, Micron has taken on these challenges rapidly, and we've optimized scalability by leveraging Bitlayer's layer two infrastructure and ensuring that our platform handles like large volumes of trades with low fees and lightning fast confirmation times. And we've also designed our platform to be like the user friendly and offering a permissionless and fully decentralized experiences. So our focus on user engagement is evident through features like trading fee incentives, liquidity provider rewards, and also as well as our community driving points in airdrop in the airdrop rewards, this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Thanks for the sharing. Everyone, please click for Micron's official website or the Twitter account to know more details about the campaigns to try to earn the points. Thank you for the sharing, and it was really enlightening. Let's hear from Kara from 4O's Protocol. What are your thoughts on this question?
As we all know, the Bitcoin base layer has certain limitations, and the purpose of Bitcoin layer 2 is to address the scalability issue and make the transaction faster and lower the transaction fees, etc. And after all these problems, the demand for the app in various sectors has merged, and they mainly focused on cross-chain bridge, DeFi, NFT, and digital asset management, and the GameFi and other entertainment apps. And as for us, for all, we make it easier for access to flow and convert between the different chains and different networks, and boosting the liquidity. And for users we add as a bridge, and for projects we offer additionally the swap and gas station service, etc. And with our open SDK B2B client, that is to say the projects can seamlessly integrate our filter. And that's it. Thank you.
All right, thanks for all of your sharings. And I guess at the start of this MA, we mentioned that since the birth of Ordinals in 2023, the Bitcoin ecosystem has welcomed various new types of assets. So, dear speakers, how do you view the rapid rise of Bitcoin assets and other new Bitcoin assets, and as well as the bottlenecks currently faced by the Bitcoin ecosystem? Yutman, could you please give us some of your valuable insights of this question? Hey, Yutman. Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, to the question, I said the rapid rise in ordinals, the BRC20, NFT has really showcased hunger for innovation beyond the Bitcoin traditional role and a store of value. This asset has like a more smart contract functionality, which AI is actually addressing at the moment. And we also have higher transaction fees, and this is because of the inherent cost, transaction costs for inscribing on the Bitcoin. Challenges are really posing challenges to the growth of this ecosystem. And I think one of the speakers that talked earlier mentioned about utilization of resources, the fierce competition that's going on within projects. And we also have projects like the Mint token, which has actually gained a lot of attention in the past few days. And there's a question about like misuse of the very limited resources on the Bitcoin network itself. Basically, without smart contracts, it's going to be a challenge. Become quite difficult to still rehab and manage assets on a decentralized, permissionless manner. We can all argue that Bitcoin is not built to have a
Can anyone hear him? His voice is breaking here.
No, I cannot hear
Yeah.
from my side.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, same as
Well,
mine.
what about let's go to another guest. Hey Yutman, are you still there? Cause no one can hear you.
Okay, can you confirm you can hear me now?
It's breaking.
Can you hear me now? Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's better.
So am I audible enough? I'm not sure. Probably with my
Yeah.
mic or
Cool.
whatever something. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Keep going. Keep going.
Do you get lost at some point, or you haven't been hearing me so far?
Your voice kept breaking, so I literally hear nothing from you.
Okay. Let me just start again. So what I meant is like the rapid rise in Bitcoin native assets like the ordinals, the BRC20, NFTs, etc. Most of this emergence of these assets has really shown Bitcoin's traditional role as a store of value. Because most of the Bitcoin use cases revolving around finance, the stock value, etc. Anti-inflations, all sort of that. So this advent of this asset have really bring new life into the ecosystem, and that's opened door for more applications such as the decentralized finance, like NFTs, etc. on the Bitcoin network itself, which we haven't been seeing beyond the traditional store of however, the bigger problem is some of the factors like lack of the smart contract functionality and the high transaction fees are limiting the Bitcoin layer one network. And this has really posed a lot of challenges to the growth of this ecosystem. And we all agree that we would all agree with me that without smart contracts capability or smart contract support, it becomes difficult to scale DHAPs and manage assets in a decentralized and permissionless manner on the network. Um, so generally, I'd say, the higher minor fees, during congestion period discourage, smaller user from engaging with the network, which is a cost problem, right? It's inherently within the Bitcoin ecosystem right before we even have the advent of the layer one or layer two solutions on the Bitcoin network. And that's why expansion of layer two solutions like Lightning Network, we have what's the name? Is it rollups? Yeah, rollups and other new layer two projects are so much crucial. And these solutions will allow more flexibility, lower transaction costs, and ability to deploy more complex applications, like we see on other ecosystems like Ethereum and Solana. So that's it from my end. I believe once we can have Lightning has actually proven this. I think about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2021. But at some point in time, there are also problems with that. I believe it's still a work in progress. We are getting there. With time, we can assume of an ecosystem that is fully powered by a lot of the hubs that could transform the space in general. So thank you.
Okay, so let's welcome Lindy from DNA Protocol. Could you share some of the insights?
Sure. Yeah. So Ordinals
Hey, Lindy.
really shook things up. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Cool.
I hear my echo. Okay now.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Ordinals really shook things up in 2023. And since then, we've seen a wave of new assets and projects on Bitcoin. A lot of people have questioned why we would need anything beyond just Bitcoin itself. But in reality, these assets or projects have brought more attention to Bitcoin as a blockchain, and they have helped materialize the value of the new primitives enabled by the Taproot upgrade. That being said, while BRC20, ordinals, and runes are great steps forward, they are still quite limited, right? As you like previously mentioned, you can't really build things on BRC20 without relying on third-party data services, which introduces centralization or solutions kind of disconnected from the Bitcoin mainnet. What we really need, I believe, are more functional assets directly on the mainnet. Taproot assets, as an example, Usman just mentioned a few times Lightning Labs. Taproot Assets protocol was actually developed by the Lightning Labs. It's a good step in that direction since they fully take advantage of the Taproot upgrade. But the infrastructure to support them is still evolving, right? Not many wallets are supporting Taproot assets, and so on. I think it's still too early to say that the Bitcoin ecosystem has hit any bottlenecks because we are in such an early stage. We will likely see a mix of more assets and layer 2 solutions working together. We just need to keep building out the infrastructure to support this growth sustainably. And that's exactly where TNA comes in. We are focusing on creating the foundational infrastructure for interoperable, secure, and decentralized asset management on Bitcoin to ensure the ecosystem can scale and thrive.
Well, I myself 100% agree that Bitcoin is still in its early stage, so that's why everyone can see its potential, and that's why we're here building on Bitcoin ecosystem. Okay, thanks for the sharing, Lindy. Let's have Yiman from Chove Labs. Would you mind share some of your insights?
Yes, definitely. Sure. Thanks. Like previous speakers covered most of the points. So let me just give a few more about that. So yes, the rise of Bitcoin assets, like all the tokenized one, and also like inscriptions, and as well as other asset protocols, uh, like such as digital collectibles as well. So the Bitcoin network still faces somewhere some challenges. Uh, I have come across few slow transactions and also few high fees during some times. So this makes limited connections to cross bridge blockchains, and also the layer 2 solutions and some other side chains are helping, but there is still some work to be done to make more efficient, and also for a wider audience for these new purposes. And coming to Trove Chain's perspective, we will be handling transactions significantly to increase the number of TPS compared to the ongoing layer 2 solutions which are having now. So this reduces the burden of Bitcoin network, allowing it to maintain its performance and also having security at the same time. So in simple terms, the transactions are grouped into batches which are processed collectively. So this method minimizes the number of on-chain transactions, so which will also reduce the fees and also have an enhancing throughout. Thanks.
All right, thanks for sharing. Jojo and Kara, any extra comments on this question? If not, we are gonna move to another question. Well, we're gonna pass discussion and let's go to our last question of tonight's Twitter space. So, it's a very inspiring question about our marketing campaigns in the future. So, Dear guests and speakers, as a experienced builder in the Bitcoin ecosystem, how do you view potential breakthrough for the Bitcoin ecosystem? And are there any marketing campaigns that you plan to launch in the recent future with current market trend? Hey, Youthman, would you like to start first? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hey, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Can hear
Cool.
you. Yeah, sure. Thank you
Nice.
very much.
Okay.
On the last note, the comment I would like to make as regards to, please could you, the last question I suppose is, the potential breakthrough in the Bitcoin ecosystem. Is that correct?
Yeah, 100% correct. And about your market campaigns launched in the recent future.
Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I'll say on the last note that the breakthrough we've been having in the Bitcoin ecosystems, it lies in the widespread adoption of the layer two solution. Because layer two solution has proven to be able to solve some bottlenecks we're currently facing, like scalability, cost effectiveness in terms of reduction of fees, and also enabling smart contracts like AI layer is currently doing with the convergence of AI. And as the infrastructure matures, we expect more institutional interest and DApp development, which will further propel the Bitcoin relevance as a transactional and programmable network, and not just as a previous glory of being a store of value. And at Layer Layer, we're planning a series of campaign. I think we just concluded our April 1 and April 2 campaign, social campaign that has over 300,000 subscriptions and users who participated. And we're also looking forward to launching some sort of like upcoming initiatives, which will include developers incentives, hackathons, and partnership with other layer 2 projects to build the AI integrated apps that would simplify the user experience and accelerate the adoption of Bitcoin layer 2. And we also believe that this effort will also help and to position Bitcoin, like I always mention, as not just a financial asset, but as a core infrastructure for decentralized application, leveraging its decentralization, its tamper-proof security, and all. So thank you very much, everyone, for having me once again. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, please follow AI Layers Twitter and see the updates for their latest campaigns. Now we have Lindy from TNA Protocol. Would you mind to share?
Yes. So for as for the potential breakthrough directions for the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? I think the issue with the Bitcoin ecosystem right now is that these meme driven short cycles that kind of killed a lot of momentum. Everyone understands that the bull run, like this round of bull run, has been all about memes. But the space has gotten way too crowded, right? And in comparison, Bitcoin's ecosystem feels a bit fragile because it hasn't embraced the same variety of projects we see on other blockchains. So I think Bitcoin really needs to carve out its own space and play to its strength. One potential breakthrough I could think of could be RWA, and there's a lot of untapped potential there. If Bitcoin can become a hub for more functional assets beyond just meme coins, I think that's where we could see real sustainable growth. And as for marketing campaigns, we recently just listed our token, BN. You can find it on KuCoin or Gate. And after our TGE, we introduced what we call the flash pool, which allows holders to stake their BN token and TNA names to earn rewards. For our first flash pool, we put 100K US dollar worth of sats as rewards. And going forward, we plan to collaborate with some of our ecosystem partners to engage communities on both sides. So call out to all the speakers today. Your projects all seem very interesting, and I don't think we've spoken directly before this discussion. So if you are interested in working on something like that together, feel free to reach me in Telegram. We can talk more details. Yeah.
Well, everyone, please follow TNA Protocol's Twitter and follow their new release token to join the marketing campaign. Speakers here, please contact Lindy in our Telegram group to talk about potential collaborations with them. Now
Hello, host. You, maybe there is some problem with your connection. Okay,
Really? Can anyone
okay,
hear
it is
me?
better now.
Okay, okay. So, Iman,
Hey, hi.
did you hear the
No, I
question?
didn't hear anything. Sorry.
Okay, the last question is about how do you view the potential breakthrough for the Bitcoin ecosystem, and are there any marketing campaigns that you guys gonna launch in the recent future? Would you mind share some of it?
Sure, definitely. Thanks for the question. So, the potential breakthrough for Bitcoin ecosystem include layer 2 scaling for faster and also cheaper transactions. There is less fees, and also having a hybrid or uh, dynamic smart contracts, which will enable DeFi and also some other cross-chain bridges or interoperability. So likewise, TNA speaker said yes, RWA will be very focused. RWA and DePIN will be very focused in this upcoming years as well. And yes, for the NFT markets also, it is happening very good. It's gonna happen more in upcoming months as well. And so finalizing the Bitcoin's utility and adoption will be improved in these sections as well. So coming to the Trove Labs update, we will be launching our testnet soon this month. We have completed internal testing and alpha testing as well. We have achieved a great TPS. Soon we will be announcing publicly. Thank you so much.
Well, I think Alan should really fix the connection issue of X, or we gonna like every time X Twitter space will be like this. Okay, thanks for the sharing, and everyone please follow on Trove Labs Twitter and see their recent updates. Okay, now we got Jojo. Jojo, can you hear me? And could you share some of the insights on this question?
Yes, sure. So as builders in the Bitcoin ecosystem, we see like several breakthrough directions, especially with the growing role of Bitcoin layer two solutions. So the area of our focus is expanding the DeFi space. So where exchanging, lending, staking, and liquidity provisions will become more seamless as layer two technology scale up. So from our side, Macron is contributing to this growth by enhancing liquidity through advanced AMM models and offering secure, low-cost transactions on there. And we also provide a wide range of incentives for users, including staking rewards, liquidity farming, and though our new model is still in the development status, we believe it will foster the community engagement and deeper liquidity pools once it's launched. And as I mentioned before at the beginning, we also recently launched our Telegram bot, which aligns with market trends by focusing on convenience and accessibility. And for sure, we will also like continuously develop it to bring more and more functions and rewards opportunities for our users. And looking ahead, we also have like several marketing campaigns in our pipeline. So these include trading competitions and other like third-party giveaways, and as well as the Bridging and Trading Festival and continued development of our Telegram bot. And any other types of events are welcomed. So we also continue to support projects with the Layer ecosystem, and our goal is to make the Bitcoin Layer 2 ecosystem like more accessible while rewarding user engagement. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Well, cool. Please, everyone, visit the Micron's website to join the Trade to Earn Points campaign, and also search Micron on Telegram to check their boat. I guess it must be really interesting and promising boat in the Telegram, and we can also join that campaign. And Kara, are you there? would you mind share some of your views about the breakthrough for the Bitcoin ecosystem and also about the recent marketing campaign for O's?
Yes, host. And for this question, I would like to answer the second part and for the marketing campaign. And recently, we have upgraded our website where you can check out the latest update on Wu and including our narratives and milestones and roadmap. And we are also quickly integrating with the most HIPAA layer tools, and will connect them to create related events. And in addition, we are excited to announce that we will soon launch the airdrop season 2, which will feature our biggest airdrop event ever. And for that event, we are planning to distribute 10 million Goo points, which is 3% of our total token supply. And please stay tuned for our official announcement on Twitter and in Discord. That's it. Thank you. Sorry, host, cannot hear you.
Okay, can you hear me right now?
It is fine now.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna start it over again. Thanks everyone for joining our tonight's Twitter Space. And 10 million airdrop must be really. Oh, Eamon, I saw you raising your hand. Any extra comments or
Yes,
answers?
thanks.
Please.
Thanks for the
Sure.
opportunity, and also thanks for the other speakers and panelists. So, Trove Labs is attending Singapore Token 2049 event. If any of the projects or users would see Trove Labs, please meet our team, and you can know more about Trove Labs Trove Chain. Thank you.
Sure, I guess for us gonna join token 2049 as well. So I guess we're gonna meet each other there. And thanks for all of your sharing speakers, and thanks for our 395 people who has been joining tonight's MA. Thanks for all of your support. If you have any extra questions, please leave it on the comment and our speakers gonna answer it. Okay, thank you guys. Let's create. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all. Have a great
See you guys. See you next time.